About a year since Sergey Brin introduced glass to the world with an amazing demonstration of Google I/O featuring skydiving and mountain biking, and we're not going to do anything quite that exciting today, but I do want to try to give you an idea of what it's like to wear glass in the real world. It's an incredibly promising technology, but it's also one that's got some pretty strong challenges to overcome. So what do you get for your $1,500? You get a headset that can give you navigation, and that's perhaps the most compelling argument for using this device. It'll give you a heads-up display of the map and where you're going, but it's only walking, driving, and bicycling. Public transportation, unfortunately, is not included yet. You can also get emails and text messages read to you. When you receive a message, you'll get a little chime in your ear, and then all you need to do is look up, and it will display the text of that message to you. You can, with a couple of taps, have it read to you using text-to-voice, and if you like, you can try to respond to that as well using voice recognition. However, we've had some pretty mixed results and have sent some unfortunate emails thanks to some misinterpreted speech. There are other functionality. You can do some Google searches as well. And if it's a simple search like the weather, it'll read back the results to you there too. But you can't do full searching of web pages. You can't watch videos on here. You can't do a lot of things that you can do on your smartphone. And perhaps most importantly, you do need to keep your phone with you. Mine right now is paired to my Note 2 over Bluetooth. And there's an important thing that you need to know about Bluetooth pairing to your phone. This is effectively another device. It's like wearing another smartphone on your head, but it doesn't have a cellular connection. To pair it to your phone, you're going to need to use tethering, and depending on your carrier, you may need to pay extra for that service. I'm now paying an extra $40 a month just for the privilege of using Google Glass on my face. That makes this $1,500 device a lot more expensive. Getting a little rainy out there. While we've seen some torture tests that indicate these are fairly weatherproof, we're going to keep it safe and stay dry. There are some other hardware limitations that you should be aware of, most notably the battery life. Google says this could last all day long, but we've actually seen a maximum of about 5 hours with what we'd consider average usage, taking pictures, short videos, reading some emails. If you do a lot of video taking or picture taking, you can actually kill this thing in under 2 hours, which might be for the best. Google recommends for the first week at least you only wear it for about an hour a day due to eye strain. We haven't really noticed a lot of eye strain using this because this actually does focus pretty far out in front of the display. But still, you don't want to wear it for a long time when you're first getting used to it anyway. Thank you. Now there's one key issue that we haven't talked about yet with Google Glass, and that's privacy. Right now I'm recording a video of you, or this Canon 5D anyway, and you have no way of knowing it. There's no LED on the front that's blinking or anything like that to give any indication that I'm capturing footage. And I've definitely noticed people are a little bit worried when I'm around them that I'm actually filming them without them knowing it. Right now it's not such an issue because there are so few of these, but once people start wearing them into bathrooms or into movie theaters, I think that could be a problem. All right, that hit the spot. It's looking a little bit better outside. Let's see. Okay, Glass, Google, what's the weather?
It's 57 degrees and overcast in New York.
Overcast? Better than rainy. Let's go find somewhere inside and do a walkthrough of the hardware. We've taken the glass off of my face so we can get a closer look at the thing. And as you can see, the dominating feature of this is this titanium band that runs all the way around the front, which really defines the headset itself. It does fold, so this is fairly durable. But what you might note is that this doesn't fold up, so you can't put it in your pocket very easily. In fact, Google provides this giant bag. If you want to store glass, you're supposed to keep it in here. Obviously not very pocket friendly. It's got a hard plastic insert here to keep the front of the glass safe. Google also gives you these two glass inserts that slot in front. This is the tinted one to turn them into sunglasses. There's also a clear pair of glass if you want to get some eye protection, and they pop right in on the nose piece here. Now obviously the most important part of Google Glass is the display itself, which is situated off into the right side, and then it projects into this glass piece here and refracts into your eye. The focal length is actually quite a ways out in front of glass, which does give you a little bit of eye relief, but it's worth noting that you cannot adjust that focal length. So if you have eyesight challenges, you're going to want to try these on before you buy, just to make sure that you can actually see them. We've had some people who put these on and they can't see a thing. Physical controls, not too much. There's a power button here which more or less rests up against your temple, and we found that if you're wearing some over-ear headphones, you can actually inadvertently turn these off even while they're just sitting on your head. The other thing is a camera button up here on top. Hit this to take a picture, or hold it down to capture a video, or of course you can just say, okay Glass, take a picture. In the back here, this is where the non-removable battery is, which is charged through this micro USB port on the bottom. There's no expandable storage, it's 16 gigs built in, and that's it. Everything syncs wirelessly through here, or you can pull things off by mounting this as a file system. And this is the bone conductive speaker. This is how you actually hear through glass. There's no earbuds, no actual physical speaker. This makes your skull vibrate, and that's how you hear. In theory, you're the only one who can hear it. It can be a little bit hard to hear in a crowd, but if you plug your ears, it's not too bad. So, final thoughts with Glass. I've had kind of mixed experiences. Overall, I'm a little bit underwhelmed at the functionality at this point, but I have had some really nice experiences on here, like hanging out with my wife. I was traveling in California. She could see the beautiful beach, and I could see her beautiful face, which was very nice for sure. But overall, the functionality just isn't here enough to warrant the $1,500 price tag. If you're a developer and you want to be an early adopter, then it definitely makes sense to pick up a pair now. Or if you are a hardcore tech nerd with very, very deep pockets, I could see maybe picking up a pair then as well. But otherwise, if your budget isn't infinite, maybe you should wait for Generation 2 or maybe even Generation 3. Now, I've got a train to catch. Okay, Glass, give me directions to Penn Station.